chicks are here.
And we're back with more information. So today's topic is how to get into ketosis in 3 to 5 days. We think that this is very important information, especially when you're starting your new keto journey, because you are looking for ways to get into ketosis as fast as possible, because when you're in ketosis, this means that you are in a fat burning state. So today we have, I believe it's 4 steps to get you there. And so my partner and I are going to dive into each one and give you some valuable information on each step as we go along. So that said, let's get started. So I'll start out. Carbs. We all know carbs are not your friend on the keto diet or the keto lifestyle. So when it comes to getting into ketosis, you want to keep your carbs under 20 grams. I'll repeat that. Keep your carbs under 20 grams per day. Carbs are the most important macro when it comes to getting into ketosis. So as we talked about in the video before, if you haven't watched it, make sure you do. You have carbs, you have protein, and you have fats. So when we talk about carbs, that is the most important macro when it comes to getting into ketosis. So remember, keep your carbs under 20 grams per day, and that is the first step into getting into ketosis.
Agreed. So again, you got to think about your carbs. Now, once you decide to start one of these type of journeys, always, please understand that the key thing is that you have to listen to your body. Listen to your body.
Absolutely.
You will not come to terms with how many carbs that you take in on a regular basis until you start a journey as this one. I can assure you, you will find carbs in ketchup. You will find carbs in all the dressings that you put on your salads. Even when you think you're doing good, you ain't doing so good. Right. So you definitely got to make sure that you understand and know and start reading those labels. Carbs is in almost everything.
That's why Fitness Pal is your friend. Plug your food in before you eat it so that you won't eat something and have eater's remorse.
Right. Now keep in mind, we're not saying to starve yourself of carbs. We're not saying that at all, by far. But 20 to 25 grams of carbs per day or less.
Yes.
Keyword, or less. Please be mindful. The next thing is you also want to make sure that when you know and understand what your macros are, you want to understand your daily goal for your macros. You want to make sure that you do not exceed your macros.
Do not.
Exceeding, again, 20 to 25 grams of carbs. Say, for example, if you're doing 70 grams of fat, you do not have to hit that daily, but you do want to make sure that you try and stay below that. So when it comes to these macros, the protein, the carbs, the fats, all of that, you definitely want to make sure that you are staying below or at least right at those numbers, because that's going to be even more so important, just as carbs are.
Absolutely. So the next thing, step 3, would be beverages. What it is that you are drinking is going to be imperative to this diet. So it is important that when you're trying to get into a state of ketosis that you stick to the following. Water. Regular water, not water that you have
not infused water.
Infused water. I'm like, yeah, what are the different kinds of water?
Not flavored water.
Yes.
Water.
Yeah, water.
What the majority of your body consists of. Water.
So you want to stick to water, you want to stick to tea. You want to stick to just regular tea, not adding honey, not adding things to it, but regular tea. No alcohol. We are going to have a video coming up soon where we tell you how to turn up on keto.
Yeah.
But if you are trying to get into a state of ketosis, we do not recommend that you drink any alcohol.
Not during this process.
Not during the process.
It will slow it down.
Yes. And we recommend that you stick to bulletproof coffee with grass-fed butter and or MCT oil or coconut oil. Mainly MCT oil, because that's just what we prefer.
It's a bit healthier.
So, it is, absolutely. It's more pure. So water, tea, no alcohol, and bulletproof coffee with only grass-fed butter and MCT oil if you need the MCT oil.
Right. So the next thing that is very imperative, especially for those that is already in the habit of working out, that's already have their own habits and just looking for a different lifestyle change to help get rid of those extra pounds or whatever it could be. Right, whatever it may be. If keto is a journey for you, please understand that when it comes to exercising, your body listens to everything that you do. Your body understands everything that it does. When it does something or anything different, it is going to respond in that manner. So exercise is very important, especially during your first set of your journeys on keto. Exercising is good, but you cannot exceed And I will advise highly, do not exceed no more than 3 times per week.
Yep.
If you want to do cardio, no more than 3 times a week. Don't do no more than 30, 45 minutes per day. If you want to do cardio and resistance or weight lifting, whatever the gag is, you want to split that time frame in half. The reason being is that your body responds to it and you will hit a plateau. And mentally, our minds does not respond well when we plateau.
Yep.
So because of all of that, you definitely want to keep in mind that with keto, you definitely want to understand that your body will respond, your body's going to react, and you don't want to hit that plateau.
Absolutely.
So not to keep it to a minimum, but keep it to an average and don't overexert yourself.
Yep. You have to remember that when you are doing keto, your body is operating differently than it has before. So whereas, say a person like myself who used to work out 5 to 6 days a week because I was fighting,
Literally.
you know, those carbs, I was fighting that sugar, I was fighting the wrong alcohols, I was drinking, I was fighting an uphill battle where I felt like, you know, I could just eat terrible and then I could work out 5, 6 days a week and lose the weight. Whereas with keto, you don't have to do that because you are not taking in that sugar, you are not taking in those carbs. So everything that Marquita said is 1000% true. Make sure that you are aware of how much you're working out, and it's not necessary to work out 5 or 6 days a week when doing keto because the weight is going to fall off if you are following your keto plan properly in order to lose the weight. So just to recap what we stated, in order to lose weight with them, in order to lose weight with keto, but to reach a state of ketosis, number 1 is going to be make sure that you keep your carbs 20 to 25 grams per day and under. So again, carbs 20 to 25, no more per day. You want to keep it under that if possible. The next thing is going to be to make sure you do not exceed your macros. So you know the carbs, the fats, and the proteins, work to be within a range of them, but do not exceed them.
Right.
Beverages, we're sticking to water, tea, no alcohol, and bulletproof coffee with only grass-fed butter and MCT oil. And then with exercise, we're making sure that we are not working out more than 3 times a week, and we're limiting our cardio to 30 to 45 minutes a day. And if we choose to do resistance training, then we are cutting that cardio time in half because you are going to see the results. So
absolutely.
Ending in saying that most times if you follow these steps, a lot of people get into ketosis within 3 days, but everybody's body is different, as she said. So know that your journey is yours to create. And if you want to get into ketosis, follow these steps. And we guarantee most times you will reach it.
But guess what? Okay, guys. So Shayna just reiterated 4 key steps to get your body into ketosis. Within those steps, you definitely want to follow them, understand what they are, do it in a way that you know it works for you and your body.
Absolutely.
Please do listen to your body. All right. So make sure if you want to get more detailed information in regards to our keto journey, not only ours, but help us coach you into getting you into that keto journey. Follow us at Melanin Keto Chicks on Instagram. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Okay? Bye.
Bye.